In today's video, we're going to talk about what you need to know before getting rabbits as pets. Rabbits are pretty much the cutest thing. With their iconic ears, their hoppy legs, and twitchy noses, it's understandable that plenty of people would want one as a pet. But as with any pet, bringing a rabbit home requires preparation and knowledge about what you're getting into. There's no doubt regarding rabbits being ideal as pets. They are adorable and hold a warm, sociable, usually quite lively character that complements being a pet. Merely glancing at them could create your heart jerk. Supposing you don't own a pet rabbit yet, it's accessible to arrange one. All these features appear to get it straightforward to acquire a rabbit as a companion. A rabbit is a creature with necessities and conditions that require to be achieved. Rabbits don't want to be alone. Certainly, the individual companionship might hold your pet engrossed. Though, your sole pet rabbit will be more content if you give him a rabbit buddy. Do you get it? Rabbits are convivial creatures. If you witness rabbits in nature, they normally dwell in colony. They're content talking in their dialect, fiddling with and currying one another. If you desire your bunny to be delightful, purchase another rabbit. Rabbits aren't excellent pets for children. Affirmatively, each child may admire a small bouncy rabbit for naming their own, though the rabbit may signify less delighted with little children as their first keeper. Rabbits are lewd animals, and because of that, they're undoubtedly shocked by harsh sounds and staggering transits. Fetching rabbits is likewise an out of bound as it could get them to believe they've been grasped by a hunter or killer. The SUS firmly recommends that guardians or parents idle until children are mature before the house raises a rabbit. Rabbits require attention and time. Rabbits are extremely friendly animals. A personal touch is excellent. A rabbit companion is great, likewise. Merely be cautious if you have a female and male rabbit collectively, you will hold infant rabbits. Strive to allow your rabbit outside of his enclosure to move around and spread his limbs at least daily. You need to observe him, make certain he remains protected, and ensure he does not grind on whatsoever. The more space and time you can provide your rabbit to move around, the more satisfied he will live. Merely make certain to rabbit-proof your area. Rabbits like to dig. If pet canines enjoy biting and growling, and felines aspire to pursue anything that passes, rabbits prefer to drill. Acquiring a companion rabbit scheme doesn't go enraged if he creates a mine pit within your backyard, or if its forage retreat is in chaos because of drilling. Drilling is their preferred amusement when they've got nothing to make. Correspondingly, maintain their drilling practices by giving them ground cavities for them to shove. Like so, you will likewise deter them from burrowing in your backyard. Rabbits need activity and the place for it. 4 hours of activity a day for rabbits, which suggests that abandoning them confined in an enclosure the entire day isn't the most desirable plan. Like for individuals, training for rabbits benefits overall well-being, including mental health and digestion, and why couldn't you fancy a cheerful rabbit? An entire studio merely for your rabbit is presumably an excellent approach if you hold a place, as it provides them loads of extent to move to and from. According to the SUS, the container or cage keeping your rabbit requires to be 5 times the extent of the rabbit at least if you don't possess area, and this covers on a perpendicular level so the rabbit can raise on its back limbs without knocking its head. Complex vessels are likewise advised. The rabbit's space will require be primming regularly and washing once a week. Rabbits like being with other rabbits. Rabbits are social animals that rely on one another to survive in the wild. A rabbit by itself must be alert at all times for potential predators, but if there's another rabbit about, that spreads the responsibility around. And since rabbits only speak rabbit, it helps them feel immensely safer if there's another rabbit about. Related to this, spaying and neutering your rabbit is a good call if you're going to have 2 rabbits, but it's generally smart even if you're going to stick to one rabbit. Rabbits keep their own time. Rabbits are crepuscular, which implies they generally rest throughout the morning and evening. Therefore, when are they alert? Sunset and sunrise. During which this is excellent for night hugs on the couch. It might not be the most useful information while you're attempting to relax, particularly if they have loose access to the residence. Rabbits need different medical attention. You demand to be conscious of your rabbit's general health like with some pets, though rabbits have their distinct necessities. Because of that, rabbits likewise have their specific doctor, according to PETA, and they can be more costly than your average doctor. Communicating. Rabbits furthermore aren't apt to interact with rodents, therefore, they are a lot better off being retained with a secured rabbit friend, with both rabbits having been spayed. Rabbits grow extremely troubled if their secured friend is withdrawn, so it is always recommended that if one of a couple of rabbits is getting into the system, especially if it's for a day plan, then the partner must perk up, likewise. Rabbits can survive for 10 to 12 years. This might be the most crucial information to remember when it gets to rabbits because they need a considerable level of weekly and daily attention throughout their careers. Granted how long they exist, it's a great piece of work that's higher than merely serving and plucking up after their feces. Rabbit expenses per year. And here's an added part of thinking before acquiring a rabbit companion: the value of having one. Having a rabbit might require you brutally to the extent of $1,200 per year. These values include sole charges such as the toilet trays, spaying fees, bowls, and rabbit hutch. Additional expenses include continuing items such as rabbit toys, checkups, unplanned vet charges, medicines, toilet litter, forage, treats, as well as food. Considering rabbits are normally retained in couples, multiply these estimated values, and you'll arrive at $2,400 per year. Rabbit supplies. Cage. A canine container is frequently the most viable and most economical option and is better viewing than indoor rabbit enclosures. Litter tray. A feline litter platter with covered sides is a great measurement for rabbits and blocks litter from being plucked. Exercise run. The larger, the more helpful. Hay. You may desire to take two models, dried grass or higher class hay for consumption or cheaper hay for substrates. Dry food. Substrates. Paper mache, for example. Wood grains are the most suitable. Wood shavings can prompt respiratory problems and liver infection. Hay track. Pet carrier. Hide box. Nail trimmers. Grooming brush. You'll need to rabbit-proof your home. If you don't have the space for a dedicated rabbit room or a large cage, giving your rabbit free rein of the living area may be your only option, and that means preparing the rest of the home. Rabbits' teeth never stop growing, so they love chewing on everything, including furniture and cables. Plastic tubing around cables will take care of that chew temptation, or taping the wires up and out of the rabbit's reach will also work. As for wood furniture or baseboards, Best Friends Animal Society recommends wood or plastic coverings, cardboard barriers around chair legs, or chewing deterrent sprays, like bitter apple. Also helpful. Making sure your rabbit has plenty of safe and chew-friendly toys as alternatives. Research and study before you take a rabbit home. Understand what you are going into, so you don't conclude being shocked or troubled with your decision. There are several kinds of rabbits. There are variations in ear type, fur length, color, and size. A pet is not deemed to be seen as merely an animal, you must likewise acknowledge it as a member of your household. No concern about the prices, you must be qualified to display dependable pet possession. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.